Hello everybody, today I'm bringing you with another video. It's gonna be What If Deku Was Godzilla, Part 2. And this is a ship for now. This is going to be female King Ghidorah, or as known, Queen Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is still gonna be in the story, but this is Ghidorah's sister. We start off when Deku is training. He sees a girl on the beach. And this girl is this girl right here. Because what other girl would it be? Freaking Mina? Psh, ha. Sorry, Shota. Shota, I'm still gonna do it, but, you know. If you're watching this video, you want me to tell you what happens, just DM me. But, yeah. So, they get to know each other. This girl's name is, Gi. And this is our reliable Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Her quirk is known as Dragon. And he says his quirk is called King of the Monsters. And she's like, that's a pretty cool quirk. She shows it what it could do, gravity beams, flight, and he shows what he could do. You know, everything that Godzilla can do. And then across entire Godzilla universe, he can do it. Because this is Godzilla Legendary. Views of other Godzillas. I'm not going to tell you which, though. So, they just get to know each other. They become really close friends. And Bago with him, Bago even becomes a friend with him, like, I got your back type friend, not like, I would die for you, kill for you type friend. These two are not at that level yet either. But they would have their back extremely well. If one of them was homeless, they would give him a home. Let him stay at their place. She's met Inko before. She's like, okay, where's grandchildren? Yeah, that happened. So he gets to the letters area. They get letters, he got first place. Yada, yada, yada. No need to explain over that. Let's get to the school part. When he gets in school, he sees Bakugo, big respectful person actually. And her just sitting there, looking nervous. And he sees one more person. And his name was Shin. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you should know who Shin is. Yeah. So, what did I even spray? Sanitizing mist? Holy sh! God dang. Alright, that sanitizing mist is good. So after that, Aizawa comes out, does the entire thing. We get to changing areas. Kirishima questions why he looks like this. Says his quirk, King of Monsters. Kirishima sheds a tear and says, that's so manly, bro. And they fist bump. And I'm gonna get into actual story here. Because, my grandma came and interrupted me during a 15-minute recording. People, Don't question why it's like that. 3 minutes and 33, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Okay, god dang it. It's probably like 40 now. 42, 43, 43, 45. So, yeah. I just got off track there, like way off track. Let me get back to the story. He sees Mineta try to peep. He grabs Mineta by the head. It says, if you ever look at one of them, either of them ever again, I swear to God, I will crush your balls, and then I'll blast you to the next planet. Mineta is terrified. He is shaking. He just passes out from the pure fear, because he just saw a giant monster behind Deku. Nobody else but Mineta saw it, and that was Deku's true form. He's not gonna reveal it until I say so, because I'm God. And then Mineta wakes up an hour later. He failed the exam. He just purely failed it, and he got kicked out. Mineta tries to say that what Deku did, but Aizawa, he does not care. He don't like pervs. Aizawa's a real homie. He's like the coolest character in the show. So, who should I replace Mineta with? Tell me that down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm not ending it yet. So after all that, they get to the heroes versus villains. Wait, no. But before that, Deku, he gets first in everything but the ball throw and the long jump. King Ghidorah gets Ghidorah gets the first on the long jump. Because infinite flight, she can just fly there. And Rocket still gets that infinite freaking, He gets first place on everything except for those two. The grip thing, he completely shatters it. And so Ghidorah, she doesn't shatter it, she breaks it a bit. Gig hurts about third place. So yeah. The second place is Shin. He shatters it along with freaking Deku. Places are Deku first, Shin second, Ghidorah third. And yeah. So after all of that, they get to the heroes versus villains. God. I'm really rushing through this, aren't I? It's already 6 minutes. I didn't even notice this. I'm having fun with this, actually. So after all that, hold on. Oh, God, I got like a few more minutes. My lunch ends at 1:20, so over 20 minutes. That's cool. So after all that, they just hang out before the heroes versus villains, and not the hero. This is Deku's hero costume. This is King Ghidorah's hero costume, and somebody with, I'm not sure. Shin's hero costume was also like this, and they just go there at each other, and then they start laughing, and everybody notices that they have the same costume. They also start laughing. And I'll say they choose hero names earlier. Deku's name is Godzilla, the king of monsters. Shin's name is Shin Godzilla. And they are confused. Like, we chose the same goddamn name. Everyone in the classroom is confused too. And Queen Ghidorah's name is Queen Ghidorah. Easy peasy. Haha. So after all that, they get to normal stuff. They do the heroes versus villains. Deku, I'm not gonna say, but Deku just wins. He cuts the bombs easily. He just runs there instantly. So that was a pretty fun time. And then everybody's just hanging out, having a good old time. And they announced the USJ. I'm gonna give them a week to trade. And Deku and Shin, Bakugo, and Gi, they just train, they spar. The strongest are Deku, Ghidorah, and Shin tied. And with Shin being a little stronger, but not too noticeable, with Bakugo being last, he's not hurt by it at all. I'm not gonna say he's hurt by it. So after all of that, they go to the USJ. USJ, they're just hanging out until everybody's asking what their quirks are. Deku says, my quirk name is King of the Monsters. It lets me turn into he doesn't say it, but he says that it lets me shoot plasma beams out of my mouth and hands. And everybody's saying, oh, that's pretty cool. And for Shin, it says, mine's Shin Godzilla. And I can shoot plasma beams out of my mouth and back and tail. So yeah, he explains what it can do. He can shoot from smoke to flames that can destroy a city to a concentrated laser beam that can cut through anything. And they're questioning who's the stronger. And then they get to Gi. She says mine's is dragon. I could shoot lightning and electricity from my mouth and hands, and I could create many tornadoes with my wings. And they're just shocked. Like, they're like glad they're not villains. And then Aizawa says, everyone, shut up, we're here. And they get to there. I'm doing something. Yeah, gotta stir something up. Sorry, everybody. I'm just searching something up currently. Don't question it. So after that, when they get to the area, 13 explains everything until they see this giant dragon come up with 3 heads, completely massive. And they say, cool, we even have a fake dragon villain here. He looks pretty powerful. And 13 says that she's stuttering like crazy. That's not a fake villain, that's a real villain. Not even Aizawa and 13 try to fight it, because they know that even All Might will lose at this point. And they're getting completely destroyed by them. King Ghidorah scared off the villain so he could fight them. Yeah, just King Ghidorah. And they keep trying to fight it. Deku is blasting his plasma beams. Shin Godzilla is blasting him. And Gi is blasting him. But it has no effect. It's not doing anything. They're scared at this point, except for Shin Godzilla and Deku. Everybody, they're holding him off bit by bit, but it's not doing anything until Shin Godzilla transforms into a Shin Godzilla form, and he tries to fight him. It's doing way better, but he shoots his gravity beam, and everything goes dark. This song is Who Will Know from the Shin Godzilla form. After he is blasted, nothing matters anymore. Shin Godzilla, David the Colossal. He is slowly dying. His skin is burnt. His jaw is split. He makes one last attempt at shooting the biggest blast he can give him. It takes down one head, but it grows back. He reverts back to his human form. He is dying. Deku runs up to him. He's tearing up. He doesn't want him to die. He doesn't want his friend to die. They've grown very close. They have a brother-like bond to him. But with the last of his energy, he says, "Kick his ass, Deku." And with that, he dies. And with Deku transforming into his Godzilla form and letting out one last roar, blasting a huge plasma beam into the sky, and he rushes at King Ghidorah, ripping him apart limb by limb, but it just grows back. King Ghidorah knocks Deku back, and then when Gi tries to step in, she sees that King Ghidorah is aiming a blast straight at Deku. She jumps in the way, taking the full brunt of the blast, giving her energy into Deku. Everything is lost. Deku, he's in shock. Everybody is shocked. They're crying now at this point until Deku gets back up. He is hurt. He has nothing left to live for. But he hears King Ghidorah's voice. He says, "What are you going to do? You're a weakling. You can't protect anybody." But then he hears G's voice. She says, "You can do it. I believe in you." And then it goes silent. Deku, he wakes back up with fire spreading around him. His eyes are red. He rushes at King Ghidorah, letting off a nuclear blast straight at King Ghidorah, burning King Ghidorah. He lets off another one, burning him again. And then King Ghidorah's fall on the ground. He steps on King Ghidorah's chest. And then he lets off one final one, making the entire rubble just fall on the both of them. And silence. Until they hear a rumble. King Ghidorah's head rises from the great rubble. Everybody's scared, everybody's shocked that he even survived, until they see Deku holding the severed head in his mouth, and then he lets off last roar, blasting King Ghidorah's head into bits, and then he just reverts to his human form and passes out. That's where I'm going to end it. Goodbye, guys. Let's hope that he survives.